Echolalia, which is a repetition of words or phrases that someone else has said, is a common or persistent language characteristic seen in children with autism. They exhibit echolalia because they have difficulty in understanding or processing language. Even though it is seen as a positive indicator of language development, often it is a worry for parents because it interacts with their learning and social interaction. So I would like to talk about few strategies that helped us in our center to deal with echolalia. First and foremost thing that you need to know when you deal with echolalia is to model the language from the child's point of view. So when you structure the language from the child's point of view, there are few things to be remembered. Number one, do not ask direct questions like do you want, example, do you want ice cream or chocolate? Instead, come up with the expected answer from the child. Example, I want chocolate, I want ice cream, or say the name of the child. Example, George wants chocolate, George wants ice cream. And when you say I want chocolate, usually it is a confusion for the child whether it is a therapist or the child himself. So always say a statement says that my name is Haritha, so Haritha does not want a chocolate and George wants a chocolate. Number two, add tag questions with the expected answer. Example, George wants chocolate, isn't it? So initially the child would repeat the entire utterance, but it always contains a meaning. And number three, teach or encourage the child to say mine or stop or no whenever he or she does not want to do an activity. So this would help the child to communicate more meaningfully. Number four, once a child's language is advanced, start offering choices like binary choices. But when you start offering choices, name the object with the objects holding in front of the child and do not end the question with a question tone. For example, do you want chocolate or ice cream? Let the child point the preference and then label it. So this would start as a meaningful conversation rather than repeating the entire utterance. And number five, yes or no questions are most difficult to elicit from children with autism. So rather than eliciting yes or no questions, encourage them to indicate a gesture like a pattern of head nodding, yes and no, or a thumbs up or a thumbs down for yes and no, or a picture cards for yes or no. And this would help them better. So echolalia is always interesting to work with and a difficult part too. So when you start working with echolalia, you see the brighter side of it.